video. It is Thursday, September 23rd, and I wanted to make a video on Camber Energy. This is actually an updated video because I made a previous video about 2 weeks ago on Camber Energy. Ticker symbol CEI. It's currently sitting at $1.90 at the time of this video, up 30% during the trading day, total of 44 cents in gains. And again, going back to when I made the first video on Camber Energy, this was back on September 7th, so looking at around 3 weeks ago. And I made that video when Camber Energy was at 96 cents, and I talked about how Camber Energy was potentially going to be a part of a short squeeze, and we're kind of seeing that happen. I mean, the trading volume since that video on September 7th has been massive pretty much every day, and today is no different. Currently 247 million trades of Camber Energy. And again, it's very interesting to see these stocks that are somehow ending up in these short squeezes, I guess, or the Reddit investors are taking control of these stocks and really pushing these stocks a lot higher. So you can see here, Camber Energy back at the middle of August was trading at 37 cents, and now it's up to $1.90. Back at the beginning of the year was up to $3.10. And even back then, around this time, was when we saw the crazy short squeezing happening with GameStop and other stocks like that. And so that was around this time when it got up to that high. Here it is at $1.90, kind of beginning to happen again. But I just wanted to go over a quick article that I came across that I wanted to just share with everyone on Camber Energy. I will put the link to this article in the description below. This is from capital.com, and it's by Luke Weinstein. But essentially, let's just go over it. So Camber Energy is a Houston, Texas-based growth-oriented energy company that owns stakes in oil and natural gas assets across the United States. The company also provides custom energy solutions to commercial and industrial clients across North America. The relative little-known company is overshadowed by much larger industry titans such as Exxon and Chevron. Nevertheless, Camber Energy caught investor attention in early 2021 as the penny stock was heavily mentioned on Reddit Wall Street Bets forum. The stock roughly tripled in value in that span of a few short months, but then lost all momentum and began to trade at a new 52-week low. But as a recent resurgence has jolted the stock back into life as shares rose nearly fivefold from their summer lows. Let's take a look at why Camber Energy caught the attention of investors and so on and so forth. So Camber Energy, that says here, is a prime example of a stock that can go under extreme volatility on insignificant or even no news. And that's kind of been the backstory here for this stock, specifically Camber Energy, is that there has been absolutely zero significant news coming from the company, right? There's really nothing has happened really specifically with the company at all as far as their fundamentals, price, financials, anything like that. Nothing as crazy has happened from Camber Energy. So this is purely, the price is purely swinging, really from a potential short squeeze. So, and even right here, this article says that there is no specific catalyst that justify their either extreme move during these 2 days, and that was Tuesday, October 2020, and back October 19th, 2020, the same thing kind of happened. But I mean, that was closing on over 1 year ago. You can see here the company's management even went so far as to clarify that this is not aware of any material information regarding the company or its operations which has not already been made public. So we have the company's management pretty much coming out and saying that this stock rise and the rise in this stock's price is not due to anything from zero material information from the company, right? Just right off the bat. So the logic in investing in a heavily shorted company is that a surge in the stock would push out short sellers from their position. To close a short position, the investor has to buy back the stock, which would add even more buying pressure and push the stock incrementally higher. And again, this article debates on whether or not that is a fair tactic. But in Camber Energy's case, long-term shareholders that believe the company's vision and ability to execute would see their CEI stock price forecast fluctuate by the day. As of late September 2021, the short interest in CEI stock stands at 16.4 million out of 104.2 million shares. Right? So pretty heavily shorted there. And then talking about the Camber Energy CEO, Camber Energy ended its 2020 doing its best to ignore perhaps what is considered unwanted attention. On December 29th, Camber's new president and CEO James Doris wrote a letter to investors explaining his vision for the company and how that would affect the CEI stock forecast for 2021. Doris explained the benefits from its investment in Viking Energy Group, which resulted in Camber Energy owning 51% of the independent exploration and production company. Within a few months, the company entered into an agreement for a full combination of the two entities. Coming down here again, this is some recent news that makes the case for a long-term CEI stock future as it follows. So this is just the most recent news, just the most recent press releases essentially. July 14th, Camber Energy received a $15 million investment from an institutional investor. About a month later, August 9th, Camber Energy acquires a major stake in Simpson Maxwell, a manufacturer and supplier of industrial engines and other products. And then on August 25th, about 2 weeks later, Camber Energy enters into an exclusive intellectual property license agreement with ESG Clean Energy for exclusive use of the ESG Clean Energy system, which generates clean electricity while capturing carbon dioxide, otherwise known as CO2. Right? So, and then this article goes on to explain whether or not Camber Energy is a short-term or long-term attraction to potential traders. Again, kind of what the author here reiterates and what I try to reiterate on my channel is that you should never invest in any money that you don't believe in. And me personally, if you are interested in stocks that are short squeezing and you're part of the Reddit Wall Street bets and you've been a part of other stocks that have really short squeezed, then it's almost like, why not? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but it's just one of those situations where there's not really much coming from the fundamental side of the company. And me personally, I'm surprised a stock like this is kind of one that is becoming a part of this movement, considering usually they're stocks and companies that are like easy to understand and ones that are easily just informed and easily spread around information wise to other people. So for Camber Energy, a kind of an unknown stock and a stock where I guess the average investor wouldn't really understand what they do as a company. It's very interesting that this stock is becoming a part of the short squeeze, but nonetheless, up 30% today, you guys. I don't want to make a price prediction on this stock because it could go either way. Just wanted to kind of share this information, get your guys' opinions in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about Camber Energy. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, drop a like on this video, and as always, have a great day.